when you have the time and you have overripe bananas, don't throw them away. We are baking today and I'm shifting my flour just to start, and I am making one of the most popular and familiar baked treats in the world, banana bread or a banana loaf. And today we're adding a bit of a twist. We are making a chocolate banana loaf, and I started off very important by sifting my dry ingredients. So I have here 1 and 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm adding 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. And we will combine all our dry ingredients together, a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix all of that together. Remove all the lumps. You see there are lumps over here. Discard that. You can also add cinnamon powder. That's optional if you want a bit of a spice. Mixing and combining all my dry ingredients. So this is a very moist banana loaf. Very delicious as well. And now we will start with our wet ingredients. I'll put that aside. And I will just combine my brown sugar. The darker the sugar you have, the better. So this is 1 cup of sugar. And I'm adding a 1/2 cup of canola oil. You can use canola or corn oil. So bakit canola or corn oil? Because it does not set when you chill it, no? Moist pa rin siya. And I'm using hand mixer, blend that together. So I have here 2 eggs. I will blend each one. You can also use melted butter para mas mabango. It's good enough because there are already flavors of our banana and our chocolate, so you don't need to use butter. Look at that, no? All of a sudden, it's emulsified. And now I will add the other egg. It's better to use large eggs. Combine everything and add our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And if you're wondering where my bananas are, eto siya. This is the best way to collect bananas. Then I always keep it in a container in the freezer, no? Paisa-isa, padala-dalawa. And I just store it there. And this one's around 7 bananas, totaling around close to 2 cups. And all I do here is I will just mash everything in my container here. So you can make it as smooth or lumpy as you want. So straight from my chiller or my freezer, I just thaw it out. And now I have my banana puree. Ang bilis lang. Yan. And I've already preheated my oven to 160 degrees. No? So I don't want my oven to be so hot. So I want it to rise very gently. So we have a beautiful dome. And I will just add it to my mix of oil, sugar. Very simple. Your kids can make this. Add it all there. The more bananas you add, the more moist your banana loaf will become. So, be generous, no? And just blend it together. And this is our mixture, all coming together. Yan, oh. And I'm using my very handy hand mixer, wireless siya. And, you know, it makes life a lot easier. Everything is wireless, yung parang cellphone na lang. And what I do now is you can actually just add your dry mixture little by little and fold it in. No? Just combine. Ganyan. So we don't want to overmix. Just combine. Put everything there. So ito yung ginagawa ko dito. I'm just making sure that I, you know, moisten all the flour. Yan. Ganyan siya. Mix lang natin very gently. This is going to be so delicious and so mabango when it cooks. And yan. And now what I will do is I will use my mixer again just to blend everything together. Yan. Not overmix, just gently, no? Just a little bit just to combine. Blend everything together. Yan, no? Once you have an even mixture, And to make it even more chocolatey, I have here some chocolate, and I will just chop it up. Chop it up into smaller pieces, and I will just blend it into my batter. So there are like small pieces of chocolate will melt into our batter as it bakes. Masarap to, very chocolatey. So I'm using around half a cup. This banana bread recipe is so versatile. You can add whatever you want. You can add raisins, you can add nuts. I love it with walnuts. Pero today, I don't have any nuts. I'm just adding chocolate. Yeah. And I will just brush my pan. I'm using an 11 by 4 pan. And grease it. And we can make 2 of these. We will just fill this one up around just 2/3 of the way, because it's still going to rise. I will just bake one for now, and let's pop it in our preheated oven. You can also use this recipe to make cupcakes. So I will make the rest of the batter into cupcakes so we can share with everyone. Very chunky chocolate. Ang sarap nito. Just fill your pans to around 2/3 full, no? Kasi if you fill it up too much, it's going to overflow. So if you still haven't subscribed to the Chef Tatung YouTube channel, it's about time you did, because we are doing a lot of recipes. And also, don't forget to hit the bell button to get notified for more videos. So the cooking time will depend on the size of your pan. So our loaf pan will take longer, around 45 to 50 minutes. And cupcakes will just take 10 to 12 minutes to bake. Perfect, diba? We have 12 cupcakes plus 1 loaf. And I'm also baking my cupcakes in another oven. And I am baking today, and I am using my La Germania oven, of course, my favorite oven. So I will show you later on the result of cooking at different temperatures. This oven, I'm baking it at 160, and the other oven, I'm baking it at 175. So you will see we are creating a dome in one, and the other one is medyo flat. And we have our cupcakes. Diba naunang maluto yung cupcakes? Dahil nga, it's a smaller portion. And now, our loaf. Silipin natin yung loaf. It's almost done. Like in a few minutes more. And it's created a dome. Very nice dome. And let's just wait for it for another 3 minutes. And we will remove it from our oven. When it's clean, ibig sabihin, luto na yung ating banana loaf. Yan, and our banana loaf is done. Set it aside to cool down. And now, I want to try how moist it is inside. It's so beautiful. Oh, a chunk of chocolate. Perfecto with coffee later. Ah, wow. You taste the chocolate, you taste the cinnamon, but it's still banana. Sarap niya. So good. So simple to make. When you have the time and you have overripe bananas, don't throw them away. Tago mo lang siya sa freezer. And pag may time na kayo, gagawa na tayo ng ating chocolate, banana loaf, or cupcakes. And kayo, ano ipapartner natin? Coffee or tea? Kayo, ano bang choice nyo? The choice is really up to you as long as you try this recipe. Napakasarap. Very moist. It's so good. Choco, banana, cupcakes, or loaf. Simple,